So I don't know if you guys heard about this story from last week. You guys know the singing group, the Four Tops?
Yeah, of course.
Well, one of them apparently was having chest pains the other day and went to a Detroit area hospital. And while he was there, he was telling them that he was one of the Four Tops, and no one believed him. Like, to the point that they ordered a psychiatric test on him and put him in a straitjacket.
What,
I
really?
can kind of believe that.
But then he ended up
honest.
making getting someone to Google it, and they saw a performance from the Grammys where he was singing with the Four Tops, and they're like, oh, okay. And then they Googled his name, and they're like, oh yeah, he's been in the Four Tops since 2018. He is one of them.
Oh,
But-
so, that's
He's
yeah,
I
he's
wasn't one of-
he's not an original Four Top,
Right.
really,
but he
Okay,
is a current Four Top. And they didn't believe him, so they were about to lock him up on psych, shit. And yeah, he's gonna, I hope, sue the shit out of
I
that.
kind of don't blame him either, because one time Justin and I were working at the
Yeah.
record store, and this guy was looking at Temptation albums.
Yeah.
And then he looked at me, and he looked at the album, and then he smiled, and I looked at him, and then he took his hat off and smiled even bigger as if he were one of the Temptations.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay,
But
buddy.
then he said he was.
Yeah, and then he's like, that's me. And I'm like, okay. And then Justin's like, dude, that guy got off a bus. I watched him
But he
walk
could have
up
been.
here.
Who knows, right?
But that's true, too. We were close enough to Detroit, so I didn't want to, assume. So I
Well,
just,
and back when the Temptations were making money, I don't know that the artists were making very much money.
That's what I was thinking
And
too.
there was
Yeah.
a bunch of them in the group, you know,
you could
Yeah.
have just still been broke already.
Right.
Yeah,
We could have met one of the Temptations
yeah, maybe.
and just
well, you could have. Joe did.
right.
Well, no, I was there too.
Yeah.
I was seriously right
That's
next
true.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
right down the aisle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You never know, but I don't blame him for not believing him. Sorry. Everybody's a liar nowadays.
Well, yeah. That's the thing too.
But then again,
it-
you should know who you're admitting, right?
it's
Right.
starting to make me question that whole guy we met that said he was in the Temptations. So.
Sorry we didn't believe you, sir.
Yeah.
Mr. Temptation.
Right.